Oh, hey, how's it going? Sorry, I forgot you were there. I'm doing a mural in this cafe just here. How cool was that car park shot, but I felt like Batman. Today, I really want to talk to you about how to find your art style. So, what better place to do so than while I'm doing a mural? Let's do it. Come on. Feel like a little kid. Woo. Kia ora, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jordan T. Mystic. My mission is to create more creators, and that's what we do here at Jordan T. Mystic. And today we're doing a on-the-go 5-minute Friday. We're going to be talking about how to find your art style. What a question. I've seen so much content about this. I've had this question asked of me so many times. It's a hard question to answer, but I'm going to attempt to do that here today in 5 easy, simple steps. The wall behind me is just drying. In the meantime, let's talk about how to find your art style. We're going to put the 5-minute timer on right now. Tip number 1 is what brings you most joy? What lights you up? What movies? What music? What colors? What mediums? What people? What flowers? What brings you happiness? What brings you joy? Because what's going to happen is you're going to take that joy and all those things you love and you're going to put it into your work. What are the things you constantly go for? What are you a fan of? That's where your art style is going to begin. Right, tip number 2 is experiment with new mediums. How are you going to know what mediums you like and find a style if you only use a pencil? If you never pick up a paintbrush, some other medium that you've never tried before that you might find is just incredible. How will you know? You won't know. And then you won't be able to create a new style. Digital art. Get yourself an iPad. Try out Photoshop. Try out vector style art. There's painting, acrylics, oils, gouache, watercolors. Hell, try out sculpting. See how you go with that. Try some digital sculpting, some 3D rendering, 3D models. One of the best channels to check out is Jazza. He does all sorts of mediums, and I've learned so many cool new mediums that I never heard of before, and the process to get to those mediums. So try out new mediums, because part of your art style is going to be whether you do watercolors or acrylic paints, or you paint on boards or canvas. Try out new things to draw and illustrate on. Don't just use paper and pen, pencil. Tip number 3, think about who you are. Who are you? What kind of person are you? What's your story? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Cotton Eye Joe. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Cotton Eye Joe. Think about who you came from. Think about the challenges you faced in your life, because everyone has their own challenges, and to what level, how did you overcome them? How resilient are you? How resilient can you be? What have you achieved? What have you failed at? What makes you you? Because your experiences do. Who do you identify as? Put that into your art. This is sort of a formula. All of these tips are going to be added together. These are all going to tell a story about you. That's where you're going to find your art style. From who you are. All of you out there are interesting. What makes you you? What makes you unique and special? Tip number 4 is, what do you draw more than anything? What do you find when you sit down? Are you drawing circles, hands, people, fan art, dragons, monsters? Do you draw realistic stuff? Do you draw animals? Do you draw cartoon animals? What do you draw more than anything? What do you find yourself making the most art out of? That will help you find your style. And I said this back in the How to Make More Expressive Art episode 1. Add that into that formula I was talking about. Figure out how you can incorporate that into a style. If you don't know what you draw the most, have a look at your sketchbooks. Have a look at your old art. Go back to the art you used to make, because that art will affirm to you what it is you draw the most. You'll be able to find your art style there if you just figure out what it is that you are drawn to, and pun intended. Tip number 5 today is your mistakes make your art style. Please don't be afraid to make mistakes. When you make mistakes, that's what creates your art style in 2 ways. 1, you're making mistakes to fail and you're learning what not to do. And 2, the lines you accidentally make, like Bob Ross says, happy accidents. You get more happy accidents than you realize. And if you just let go, I know it's hard. And you're probably thinking, dude, really? Just let go? What is this, a Disney movie?
Let it go, let it go.
No, I'm not talking about Elsa. I'm talking about letting go of control over your art. Sometimes the universe will actually give you some incredible mistakes, and it will blow you away what those mistakes will do and how those lines will affect the final product. When you're executing your art, you'll find that your style will actually come from the things you accidentally got right. So take the word mistakes out of your vocabulary. Start calling them happy accidents, especially when you're doing traditional art. When you're doing digital art, I know I do the same thing. You can undo until you get the line perfect, but then you never do the next line. In digital art, you could spend an eternity on one line, then you'd never have anything finished. Let your mistakes become happy accidents, and your art style will become something else. Thank you so much for watching this week's episode of 5 Minute Friday. On the go, nice wide angles, you know. If you are interested in supporting this channel, best way to do so is our Patreon. You can become a patron today for the price of a coffee. Go to patreon.com/Jordan T Mystic. Thank you for watching all the way to the end, because you're helping me create more creators, and hopefully you got something out of this video. And stay tuned for the full mural video. I've been your host, Jordan T. I don't have a special thing to do today, Mystic. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, never forget, stay weird. All the love, all the power. See you later. What brings you... Actually, I'll do this. There's so much going on here. There's people coming in and out, and it's Good Friday. Happy Easter. I forgot what it was. Damn it. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Cotton Eye Joe. That's a blooper. Where did you come from? I can't do it without Cotton Eye Joe. I don't know what to do with my hands. I'm like... Is this where I put my hands? I just put my hand in my pocket.